everyone. And everything becomes unpredictable. Today's video features unexpected encounters between people and animals, where one wrong move can quickly change the situation. She must have felt that one badly. An elephant's playful move can still hit with serious force. After all, it is still an animal, so it cannot control its actions the way humans do. Driven by hunger, the elephant wandered onto the road looking for food and moved close to the stopped car.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
The two horses seemed frightened, rushed toward the car, and threw the passenger off. Feeding a wild seal may seem friendly, but right after that, it climbed onto the boat to finish the rest of the fish. He looks calm while feeding the alligator right beside him. It may be familiar with him, but the lesson is to always respect a safe distance.
Good boy. Good boy.
The sneaky monitor lizard quietly approached the fish being fed by a woman, but ended up missing its chance to grab a meal. A lion suddenly approached the car, lowered its head near the tire, and pierced it with its sharp teeth. What seemed like a normal safari trip quickly became an unforgettable experience.
I could have done with
The bull used its head to lift the rear of the car, creating a scene that left everyone stunned. Three people went fishing together and suddenly hooked a giant marlin, turning the whole boat tense. Offshore fishing always requires teamwork, calm reactions, and experience when handling such a powerful fish. The tug-of-war between visitors and a tiger at Roosevelt Park Zoo makes everyone wonder who will win. Watching its pulling power shows just how strong a tiger really is. A kangaroo suddenly rushed into a cyclist, causing him to fall shortly after. The scene in Yellowstone was tense as the bison ran through the road, but the nearby vehicles were thankfully left unharmed. This is a clear warning in Yellowstone. Never feed wild animals, because their reactions can be highly unpredictable. Watch as a lion approaches the car and lets out a powerful roar, as if marking its territory. He was being far too stubborn by challenging an already angry goat. With animals, the more you provoke them, the more unpredictable their reaction can become. This is why wild animals should not be kept or fed like pets. The cow suddenly rushed into the store, knocking items around and turning the place chaotic. It was probably scared or lost, so it acted purely on instinct. At Cape Point, South Africa, one open car window was enough for a baboon to climb onto the roof and create chaos. When traveling through wildlife areas, always lock the car doors and keep food hidden to avoid unnecessary trouble.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
While cage diving in Guadalupe, the diver came face to face with a female great white shark, weighing around 3,000 pounds as she bit the cage. Watch this elephant flip over the SUV, while everyone can only watch helplessly because getting close is far too dangerous. No one expected to open the car trunk and find a reptile guest hiding inside like this. The peaceful beach suddenly turned chaotic when the sea lions moved in, forcing people to quickly back away. The father's timely presence helped the whole family stay calm as he growled to scare the bear away and protect everyone in that tense situation. The lion took a bite at the sports car, reminding us that in the wild, even an expensive car does not guarantee complete safety. Screaming actually drove off a huge black bear after it climbed onto his car. Fighting a black bear out of your own home is insane. Getting a photo is never worth ignoring an animal's space. Elephants may look calm, but they are incredibly strong and should always be respected from a safe distance. He tried to communicate with that black bear, but that only put him in more danger. Neighbor's dog really stood on business. Even the black bear backed off. A bear getting its own custom swing is strangely wholesome. It's rare to see a wild animal and a homeowner crossing paths in such a harmless, almost playful way. A curious bear tried to break into a family's home through the window, creating a worrying scene. With that kind of weight, falling onto the roof below could easily cause serious damage.
Right when he comes out.
A fishing trip off New Zealand turned unbelievable when a shark launched itself straight onto the boat. He is definitely no match for this tiger. Even behind the glass, its strength is clearly far beyond humans. Everyone came together to help the sea lion out of that tire, and it turned into a genuinely beautiful sight. A tiger suddenly chased after a motorcycle on the road, and its speed was very fast. The bear broke into the cabin after forcing the door open while no one was home. This scene shows that near forest areas, food and food smells can attract wild animals inside. The hippo was being sedated and relocated, but during monitoring, it suddenly charged and attacked. The lion looked highly agitated and kept lunging toward the man behind the fence. Do not try to provoke it, because without the protective barrier, things would not be simple at all. Angry goats don't need much warning before they turn into a tiny battering ram. The tourists are trying to feed a lion through the fence, and even watching it shows how dangerous this can be. Handling or caring for such a powerful predator takes real experience, calmness, and a deep understanding of its behavior.
Gud, stoppa inte ner då. Ja, nu väntar han på sin. Gud vad skönt.
Thousands joined the bull run at Spain's San Fermin festival. The atmosphere was exciting, but participants also need to understand the risks clearly.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
At Yala National Park, the elephant approached the safari jeep looking for food, but accidentally caused the vehicle to tilt and overturn. Do not get close to or feed wild animals because it can lead to a very dangerous situation. The kayak trip nearly turned into a serious incident when a hippo was awakened and felt disturbed. It stirred up huge waves right beside the boat, reminding everyone that hippos deserve absolute respect. A large blue marlin suddenly washed close to shore and struggled in front of the crowd. A bull suddenly rushed out, forcing the cyclists to speed up instantly. Luckily, they reacted in time, and no one faced a serious incident. Who dares feed a crocodile this close? This takes experience, not reckless bravery to copy. The sight of a ram confronting an excavator bucket is unusual and eye-catching, showing how territorial instincts can appear without warning. Staying calm and avoiding further provocation is always the safer choice for both people and animals. An elephant breaking into a warehouse for food is wild, but it also says a lot about how desperate wildlife can get when habitats and food sources shrink. That elephant was clearly hungry, and no one nearby was going to argue with it. A wild elephant walked into a store in Thailand looking for food. This shows that as habitats shrink, animals are moving closer and closer to areas where people live. A tourist learned an unforgettable lesson when the playful animal suddenly grabbed his shirt near the enclosure. The elephant calmly pushed down a massive tree as if it were only a small branch, reminding us that the power of wild animals is far beyond what we often imagine.
Almost there, buddy.
A couple who had just moved to Louisiana found an alligator inside after it came through the doggy door. Even a small pet door can become an entrance for a visitor no one expects. The deer rushed straight at the rider as if it saw him as an enemy. This shows that animals can react strongly when they feel threatened or stressed. A wild boar suddenly ran into a hair salon, shocking everyone inside. Shouting or surrounding it could make it more agitated and cause more damage.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
A snake suddenly jumped out from the bushes, leaving her startled. In this situation, almost anyone would find it hard to stay calm right away.
While having lunch, the elderly woman was startled as a large monitor lizard crawled straight into her home. Unexpected visits from wildlife always remind people to stay alert.
The office suddenly got a new member, a curious raccoon that started searching through everything. Even small wild animals can cause trouble when doors are not closed properly. A leopard quietly entering the yard and charging at the dog is an alarming sight. In a situation like this, it's not just the pet at risk. People nearby could be in danger too. The bighorn sheep broke the glass, mistaking its reflection for a rival. Animals can react strongly to things they don't understand. Feeding the sea lion as it followed the boat also attracted a pelican looking for a share. A fun-looking action can sometimes bring more wild animals closer than expected.
Careful, Rachel. Whoa! Rachel, watch your hand. Oh, wow. There's another one.
Soon as the scent of prey spread through the water, the shark appeared with startling speed.
A man facing off with a kangaroo is peak Australia, but it can go wrong fast. Those animals are stronger and more serious than people think. The pigs reacted fiercely when the bear climbed into their pen. This shows that even farm animals will fight back when they feel their space or safety is threatened. Being attacked by 4 dogs at once is a nightmare situation. When a pack turns aggressive, there's barely any time to react. A couple was walking their dog when a black bear chased them inside. When facing wildlife, don't confront it. Quickly get to a safe place. A moose can become very tense when a dog gets too close. Pet owners should watch their animals carefully in areas where wildlife may appear.
Come upstairs, get inside, get inside, get inside. Get.
An elk joining a kid's soccer game is strangely wholesome. It's a rare moment where wildlife feels curious instead of distant.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
Hearing a wild boar nearby at night, he quickly went back inside to avoid an encounter. When visibility is poor, leaving early is the smartest choice. Officials are carefully approaching the deer to remove the rope. Rescues like this require patience because wild animals can easily panic. The delivery driver got an unexpected package when 2 snakes were lying by the door. Even a routine job needs caution because surprises can appear in the most ordinary places.
Car, it's happening. It's happening.
The bear waved and caught bread so skillfully, making the trip feel special. Some animal encounters bring simple joy that is hard to forget. The reporter panicked when the tiger suddenly moved close to the fence. Not every animal wants too much attention nearby, even when it seems playful.
I know this is probably so funny to you. Show everybody when I get back.
The smart seal climbed onto the boat as if it knew there was food there. It looks amusing, but it also reminds us not to make wild animals used to begging for food.
Watch out!
Crocodiles wandering into human areas is never something to take lightly. Once their habitat is disturbed, the risk can move right to people's doorstep. The animal seemed ready to rush toward him, but his loud shouting made it stop and back away. In the wild, a firm reaction can sometimes show animals that humans are not easy targets. An enormous python lunging toward an open-top car in Kruger National Park is the kind of wildlife encounter no one forgets. If it feels threatened, it can react aggressively without warning.
The mountain lion slept inside the house for hours, leaving the homeowner to find a way to wake it up. Luckily, it woke up and walked out through the back door on its own. An enormous python lunging at an open-top car in Kruger is a heart-stopping encounter. One wrong move, and that wild moment could turn dangerous fast. A family in South Africa was stunned to find a pride of lions lying just outside their glass door, staring inside. It shows how thin the line between people and wild nature can sometimes be.
Roberto the sea lion calmly lay on a sports car in Punta del Este. The man had to gently guide him away because with wild animals, patience is always better than force.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
The bear opened the door and climbed into the red car as if it owned it, simply looking for food.
Oh my God. Holy crap. Hi, cutie. Oh my God. I'm not hurt. Back up. Look it. Something. Are you kidding me?
The homeowner never expected a 7-foot alligator to be hiding beneath the calm pool water. Before getting in, checking the pool carefully is never unnecessary.
Yeah.
The elephant chased the boat and flipped it over while foraging with its young nearby. When calves seem disturbed, an elephant's protective instinct can become very intense.
In the Everglades, the scariest part is not knowing what is beneath the water. Its wild beauty always comes with a reminder to respect nature.
Holy shit. Okay. We both saw that at the same exact time. I'm racing.
Could a group of small birds force a cobra to retreat? By working together and targeting its weak points, they show that teamwork can sometimes overwhelm even a dangerous predator. Taking a photo with a tiger may look impressive, but it is still a wild animal with unpredictable reactions.
The trainer didn't expect the crocodile show to lose control like that. It may be his daily job, but for the crocodile, wild instinct is always still there. At first glance, everyone might think the small animal would become the snake's meal, but it fought back and surprised everyone. Sometimes being small doesn't mean being helpless. His special visitor turned a quiet night into a sleepless one for the whole neighborhood. When wildlife appears near homes, it's best to stay inside and alert the proper people. A lioness walking through the streets of Ladispoli is the kind of scene that makes a whole city freeze. Beautiful animal, but absolutely not a situation to get close to. A raccoon family slipped through the roof and turned the living room into an unexpected shelter. It reminds us to check roof openings because even small animals can create big trouble.
Oh, she's a meanin'.
Here, I already got this. There you go.
The crocodile broke out of its cage and crawled through a neighborhood at night, leading residents to call rescuers. This reminds us that wild animals should not be kept carelessly in unsuitable places. A bite, infection, or dangerous disease could make that moment life-threatening.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
The alligator climbed onto the boat so fast that the tourists barely had time to react. When a large animal gets that close, staying calm and avoiding further provocation is crucial. Seeing a tiger appear while you're in the bathroom would freeze anyone. Keeping your distance from that elephant is the smartest thing to do. On a narrow safari road, if it suddenly picks up speed, there's almost no time to react. A hooked swordfish suddenly jumped onto the boat, thrashing its tail so hard that it broke the rod and reel. After that, the tournament anglers released it back into the sea. The giant squid wrapped its tentacles around the surfboard and pulled both the person and the boat over. Its tentacles gripped very firmly. After 20 minutes of fighting a tarpon near Long Key Bridge, a giant hammerhead shark rushed in and took the fish right beside the boat. Even though everyone made noise and bubbles to push it away, the ocean showed how fast a predator can react.
Oh, at least I want the hammerhead to take this out of my hand. Look at that! Look at that!
Elephants acting playful and gentle like this makes the scene feel surprisingly touching. Huge animals can still have such curious social moments. The camel really saw her hair and went straight into snack mode. You may not know this, but tigers are excellent swimmers, even better than many dogs and cats. It is practicing this skill during a controlled training session. The brave girl is feeding a giant alligator, but this should only be done by trained people. Do not try this yourself because one small mistake can come at a heavy cost.
No, but it's cooked it.
The swan attacked when he took its eggs, and he quickly ended up on the losing side. This shows how strong an animal's nesting instinct can be, so we should never touch their eggs or young. The hungry buffalo stuck its huge head into the car to beg for food, surprising everyone inside. Seeing it up close shows how truly amazing its size is.
Não, velho, vai ter que atravessar ali que ele tá, filho. Olha lá, mano.
The cow took that personally and answered right away. On a narrow trail like that, teasing an animal with that much weight is basically inviting chaos. Everyone was drawn into the show. Then the lion suddenly turned on its trainer. It's a clear reminder that wild instincts can surface anytime, and even trainers face real risk. The tiger may have thought the man was harming its cub, so it reacted immediately. Tigers are wild animals, not pets that people can approach carelessly. This wild leopard was trying to get into a house, but luckily a passerby noticed it in time. The safest choice is to keep a distance and contact trained professionals. The girl was relaxing in the pool when an alligator suddenly appeared, but the young man reacted in time. This shows that danger can appear at any time, no matter where we are. The elephant suddenly ran into the village, so people had to keep a safe distance. When facing wild animals, it is best to stay calm, move away, and avoid provoking them. Playing chase with a dog sounds harmless, until the dog takes the game way too seriously. That deer came out of nowhere and hit him before he could even react. It's the kind of random backyard moment that looks funny for half a second. Then you realize that fall had to hurt. Wild elephant encounters in places like Malappuram are a stark reminder of how intense human-wildlife conflict can become. He slowly observed the situation and did not panic when the elephant appeared by the pool. It was probably very thirsty and came there for water, not to harm anyone. Big cats can switch from calm to predatory so fast it barely feels real. Why you should never get too close to a lion enclosure, and this is the safest explanation.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
Never tease or challenge a wild animal like this, because that is like stepping onto a thin rope. That wild boar turned it into a full-on survival sprint. He never expected the thing caught on the line near the campsite to be an alligator. This kayak trip at Lake Foss Point became unforgettable and shows why we must always be careful when fishing in the wild. The kayaker unexpectedly encountered a shark while trying to pull up his fishing line. Luckily, its target was only the fish, so he avoided a very unpredictable situation. An 84-pound flathead catfish was caught in water only 1 foot deep, but its struggle should not be underestimated. Even in shallow water, handling a big fish requires real caution.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
That crocodile waited for the perfect opening and took the fish like it was nothing. Moments like that make the water feel a lot less harmless. Catching a crocodile like that is pure Australian chaos. Even with people around, one wrong move near those jaws could turn ugly fast.
Alright, you're right. These one further, I saw.
Daniel on a donkey. Run, bro.
A huge fish is already a serious catch, but a crocodile chasing the hooked fish all the way to the shore makes the moment feel unreal. In northern Australia, even landing a catch can turn into a wild encounter. Pulling up a sea lion instead of a fish would leave any fisherman completely stunned. That's the kind of catch where the whole boat probably goes silent for a moment. The giant elk suddenly rushed toward the SUV as it passed by, making people nearby keep their distance. This sheep seemed to target her and suddenly charged straight toward her. Even though sheep are not usually aggressive, we still cannot fully control their actions. If a pig can jump that high, these pens clearly are not enough to keep it inside easily. He had a tough chase.
Оставь меня в покое. Оставь. Ну куда ты полез ко мне?
Bears are naturally very good climbers, so climbing higher does not always keep people safe. When encountering a bear in the wild, it is important to stay calm and respond the right way.
Погуляй пока, дай мне закрепить тебе. Мансур. Мансур.
Balancing on the hammock seemed to make the bear uncomfortable, but it still stubbornly climbed on. Trying to blindfold a crocodile is one of those ideas that looks risky before it even starts. That animal stays calm for a moment, but you can feel how fast the situation could flip. The trapped bear became extremely agitated, and its reaction was enough to send chills through many viewers. This is why people should never approach a stressed wild animal on their own. The bear suddenly opened the truck door, startling everyone inside. We should not feed them carelessly, because it can create a bad habit and make them approach people more often. The wild bear cub entered the house looking for food, and the homeowner observed the situation before feeding it. It stayed calm and did not harm anyone.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
He got into big trouble after sitting too close to the pandas area. Even though pandas look gentle, they are still strong animals and need their space to be respected. This dog was very aggressive and chased him, but luckily he quickly climbed onto a nearby car. The elk charged too fast for anyone to react. If it had come a little closer, things could have gone very differently. In Russia, the workers' lunch suddenly had a special guest, a wild bear. This unusual scene shows that nature can sometimes appear very close to human life. A brown bear suddenly charged toward the enduro riders, but thanks to his teammates' smart response, he managed to escape the dangerous situation. It seems the giraffe only wanted to warn him that this was its territory. When a wild animal gives a sign like that, it is best to leave and not move any closer.
Kom nog een keer. Je bang voor...
This dog got too curious, climbed onto the table, and broke the owner's glass top. The blue car caught the black bull's attention, making it charge as if it had found an enemy. Animals can sometimes react strongly to colors or unfamiliar objects around them. That bull came in like pure chaos. You can feel the panic hit the whole street the moment it started charging. That animal really chose the motorcycle like it was the one. On a narrow trail like that, a horned animal coming straight at you leaves almost no time to think. The most unexpected customers walked into an electronics store and turned it upside down. No sale, no warranty talk, just pure animal chaos between the appliances.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
He messed around with the buffalo and paid the price almost immediately. That reaction was a reminder that some animals don't bluff. The rhino suddenly became angry and charged toward a nearby person before returning to the forest. With a rhino, even a defensive reaction can create enormous force. Tranquilizing a mountain lion on a rocky cliff looks like a scene from a Western movie. This job requires precision and calm.
Well.
Right beside the bike racks, two alligators suddenly clashed, making anyone watching freeze. It shows that wild nature can appear right in places where people pass by every day.
Oh, here's a buffalo, Bailey.
This gentleman walked in like the treats were meant for him too. That quiet confidence made the whole moment feel even more unexpected.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
The bear climbed over the wall into the house, but the dogs quickly noticed it. Luckily, the owner realized it in time, or the small dog could have been taken away by the bear. The man managed to avoid the strike, and luckily it was only a non-venomous rat snake. Because of that, this sudden situation did not lead to anything serious. The angry hippo chased the vehicle and bit it. If they had not moved away quickly, the vehicle could have been damaged much worse. An escaped bull stormed into a shop in Lima, Peru, causing damage inside. After about 40 minutes of chasing, local people finally managed to catch it. Facing a cheetah inside the vehicle in Masai Mara, he still stayed very calm. In a situation like this, running away could trigger its hunting instinct. Everything seemed normal at first, and no one expected it to react so quickly. Even trained wild animals can still be unpredictable. A man was chased by an aggressive turkey on Staten Island, forcing him to run around the car to avoid it. The monkey got angry when the tourist tried to pull the candy back from its hand. The fishing trip was peaceful until the silence was suddenly broken by a hippo's charge. Getting surrounded by sea lions looks playful for about 2 seconds. Then you remember they're heavy, fast, and completely in control in the water. That's a scary place to be the slowest creature around. A crocodile suddenly surfaced near the boat on the White Nile in Uganda, forcing the rafting group to react fast. In wild rivers, calm water does not always mean everything below is peaceful.
It's like 10 o'clock to you now.
After a journey of more than 1,000 kilometers by truck, the white rhino became agitated as soon as it was unloaded at a private farm. With its massive strength, it immediately charged and attacked the nearby vehicle.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
The snake was hanging right at the front door and suddenly bit the man on the head as he passed by. The tourists were startled when the elephant reached its trunk into the vehicle looking for food. Keeping food too close can make animals curious and come even nearer. An elephant charging at a vehicle is pure panic fuel. At that point, the car doesn't feel like protection anymore, just something standing in its way. He did not notice it until he nearly stepped on the snake right by his feet. The tourists were terrified when a hippo suddenly charged at the motorboat. Just one rush from this animal was enough to leave everyone with no time to react. A herd of bison caused a traffic jam in Yellowstone National Park. It is a familiar sight in a place where nature always comes first.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he looks like he's gonna run. Tongue hanging out of this one.
I just turned around and
Oh my god, this deer really decided she was its soulmate. She came for a normal walk and somehow ended up in the weirdest wildlife romance scene.
It's gonna hump you! What is going on?
The bull was trying to escape from people who wanted to harm it, so it rushed into the real estate office. When cornered, animals can react strongly to protect themselves. The eagle swooped down and grabbed the hen, while the rooster rushed in but could not save her. Against a stronger predator, its effort was still not enough. The shark moved very close to the stand-up paddleboarder. The male lion jumped into the open safari vehicle while people were still calmly taking photos. They had no idea that danger was already very close.
Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
Getting too close to a crocodile is never a small mistake. One snap and the joke disappears fast. The coyote broke into the yard and was spotted by the homeowner's dog. It was very aggressive, so the pet dog was clearly outmatched. The angry hippo chased the boat in Kenya after feeling disturbed. This is why people should not get too close to their territory. Ty Caldwell tried to get his friend's kayak back, but it seemed the crocodile had claimed it. Luckily, they noticed the danger in time and quickly escaped.
Yeah, better.
The hippo charged very fast toward the vehicle during a safari in Africa. Its large size did not slow it down, and that is what surprised many people. The hippo charged toward the wildlife photographers in Botswana when they got too close. Its power shows that this is not an animal to underestimate, even when watching from a distance. During a river trip in Chobe, Botswana, a lone Cape buffalo charged toward the boat. Distance on the water is not always enough to avoid a wild animal's reaction. The cat fought back fiercely when it was attacked by a coyote on a porch in Texas. Luckily, it escaped just in time from a very sudden situation. The sight of a man standing beside a bear in Russia makes many people joke that bears are their special friends. But no matter how familiar they seem, bears still need to be treated with respect.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
The picnic was ruined when the bear smelled the food and started searching through the car. Just because food was left inside, everything quickly turned chaotic. The bear suddenly rushed onto the main road and hit a passing car. It happened so fast that the driver had no time to react. They set up a trap to lure the bear in and then released it properly. Luckily, this was only a fun challenge. If it were real, they would be in big trouble. This woman may have thought the bull was gentle like a little lamb she could pet, but large animals always need their space respected because their reactions can be hard to predict.
atrás, gordo. Por atrás, güey.
Monkeys are very smart. It grabbed the tourist's phone and only gave it back after getting food. With clever animals like this, one small mistake can be enough to lose your belongings. You should not get too close to a leopard because its wild instinct can appear very quickly. Do not put yourself in danger just for a few photos. Feeding an ostrich is risky business. That beak moves way faster than expected.
Yeah, go feed him. Go feed him, Terrell.
Out of curiosity, the lion climbed onto the vehicle. Even if it seems calm, people should not get close to wild animals. The race with the ostrich made the bike ride extremely intense. They surely had an unforgettable experience on this road. Humpback whales feeding is incredible to witness.
Holy shit. Está rayosa.
His pet iguana was clearly trying to make a break for it, and the chase right after got surprisingly intense.
Quedó cabrón el pico. Diving in after
He was taking a real risk, but leaving a small stranded shark to struggle there felt even worse. Wally the goose loves his owner, but he does not let strangers enter his protected zone. This shows that geese can have a very strong territorial instinct, even if they usually look harmless. It was quite dangerous. The woman used a broom to chase the escaped pig after it wandered into her home. A loose farm animal can still cause trouble if it is not guided out in time. Going out to catch fish and ending up face to face with a crocodile is a brutal plot twist. Even from what looked like a safe distance, the elephant still managed to make it unforgettable. In a zoo in China, even a trained animal can turn dangerous when stress or instinct takes over.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
Two dogs seeing a cat on a walk and going after it like an enemy is rough to watch. The owner tried to stop them, but the poor cat still got trapped in a terrifying situation. Maybe the pink pants caught the bullseye? A rhino charging an SUV full of tourists is the kind of safari scene that turns tense instantly. Hey, we're clearly trying to provoke it, which is a terrible idea around a rhino. Once it gets angry, that kind of power can flip a car like it's nothing. Trying to scare an alligator with a car is wild. It may look calm, but it can still do real damage without backing down from what's in front of it. Seeing an elephant lift a JCB is enough to remind you who really owns that space. A street in Spain can turn chaotic fast when a bull locks onto a vehicle like this. One hit from an animal that size is enough to leave both drivers and bystanders shaken. A lion chasing an inspection jeep might look playful for a moment, but the power gap is impossible to ignore. Out there, even curiosity from a predator can make your palms sweat. That kind of guest leaves the staff with almost no good options except shouting and backing away. When a wild animal crosses into a human space, an elephant roaming inside a hotel may look oddly calm, but if it lost its temper, everything around it could be crushed before anyone had time to react.
Raja.
This wild elephant clearly knows exactly which truck is carrying sugarcane. Look at it blocking the whole road just to get a meal.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
Trying to pet a lion like it's a house cat is a serious mistake. Leaving the window open for one careless minute around a lion is all it takes to regret it. That close to a predator, curiosity can turn into real danger instantly. A rhino chasing a safari vehicle in South Africa is enough to make the whole group go silent. For an animal that massive, the way it can still accelerate so quickly is genuinely terrifying. This lion really wasn't letting the tourist car leave without making a statement. People at La Jolla Cove got way too close for photos, and the sea lions made the boundary clear. It burst out like a shadow from the roadside, fast enough to knock him off his bike. A leopard loose on a street in India is terrifying because nobody nearby is built for that kind of speed and panic. A bullfight in Spain can flip from spectacle to chaos the moment the bull breaks the rhythm. The crowd may expect danger, but it still hits differently when control disappears. The scary part isn't just the bear breaking in, it's how close wild animals are getting to everyday places. It doesn't look like this elephant is waiting here to hurt anyone. It seems more like it knows cars might mean food, and that's all it's really after. An elephant stopped by the owner's kitchen, but what it was really looking for was something to eat. Crossing the Brahmaputra is already impressive, but elephants helping a wooden vehicle through the river makes it feel almost unreal. Their strength and balance turn a dangerous crossing into something that looks effortless. Hazing a leopard is the kind of choice that turns fear into a bigger disaster. An elephant lifting a bus with its tusks is the kind of moment where hesitation can be deadly. The driver's only real choice is to get out of there before everyone inside is put in even more danger. Being inside a Jeep doesn't mean you're fully safe when an elephant decides to charge. That much size and force can make a vehicle feel suddenly very small. Even as the vehicle tried to get away, the rhino wouldn't back off and kept charging until it slammed hard into the rear. The bison seemed to read the cars as humans getting too close, and it clearly didn't like that. Its reaction was instant, ramming the front of the car like it was drawing a line no one should cross. The car window shattered the moment they tried to roll it up, as if the giraffe had already decided that barrier wasn't going to matter. Camels may look slow and calm most of the time, but once one gets angry, you really don't want to be the person it focuses on. Finding a large snake on a 3 a.m. bathroom trip is pure nightmare fuel. That quiet, half-asleep moment turning into danger would shake anyone. That kind of kick can seriously hurt someone, even from an animal people don't usually fear. It was dangerous like lightning, with claws, striking before anyone could even understand what was happening. The bear tried to open the car door, but because it was too heavy, it couldn't open it the normal way.
What happened?
That tourist panicking while the ape refuses to let go is hard to watch. He was drunk and still thought riding a giraffe was a good idea. That's not funny bravery. It's the kind of reckless move that could have gone very wrong. Only in Nairobi would a hotel breakfast come with giraffes leaning through the windows. Being chased by a giraffe in a Jeep is a sharp reminder that safari roads are still wild territory. Luckily, it didn't end up hurting anyone. A giraffe running into a car is the kind of safari moment that goes from amazing to terrifying instantly. Even an animal that graceful can cause serious damage when it panics. That road dispute went badly wrong when the buffalo started stomping on the car. Those zookeepers barely made it out before the untamed gorilla got too close. You can feel how dangerous the situation was just from that narrow escape.
You're here. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next video, and support the channel with one clean click.
People forget how quickly an elephant can close distance when it feels bothered. Walking up close to wild elephants in a national park is asking for trouble. They may look calm from afar, but their size and speed leave almost no room for mistakes. They were just out fishing when a great white shark suddenly burst out of the water. He really thought that looked cool? Messing around with a crocodile like that is just insane, not brave. Coming across a huge snake crossing the road would make anyone stop breathing for a moment. It's a sharp reminder that the wild can appear right in the middle of an ordinary drive. Finding a giant reticulated python hidden inside a home in Kedah is the kind of thing that makes your stomach drop. Huge respect to the Malaysian Civil Defense team for handling something that dangerous up close. You've just watched a series of intense animal encounters. To create educational videos like this, our editing team spends 6 to 8 hours every day researching, analyzing, and editing each story. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and comment 1 to support